Bible says in the book of Luke chapter 18 verse 1, he says, and he spake a parable unto them, saying that men ought to always pray and not faint. And he spake, Jesus, this is Jesus speaking. He spoke a parable unto them to this end, that men ought always to pray. You need to pray always, in good times, in bad times. You need to pray. In whatever situation you find yourself in, listen, you can't substitute prayer with anything. You can't. If there is something else, I will tell you. But you can't. You need to pray at all times. That must be your rod and your staff. Because you don't have to fail. You don't. You don't have to give up. Bible says if you faint in the face of the adversity, then your strength is small. This is Bible. If you faint in the face of the adversity, then your strength is small. So, in other words, the adversities will come. I will not take your strength or your physical strength to stand or to face that situation. You need to stand in the Lord. You need to stand by the word of the Lord. And you need to pray, and that will strengthen you. That is what the Bible says, if you faint in the face of the adversity, then your strength is small. So as believers, we don't have to faint. We don't. We have no room to faint. Trials will come, tribulations will come. You will face challenges. But that is why we meet here, to build capacity. Because listen, we are human beings. Don't get me wrong. We are human beings, and it gets to a time in our lives where our strength cannot stand anymore. It gets to a time in our life where our physical strength, our intellect cannot stand anymore. I don't know if you've gotten to that part of your life before, where it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. The situation you are going through doesn't make sense, because you are checking all the boxes. You are doing everything right. You are doing everything right.